Greetings and salutations.
Hello.
Hello. Howdy.
Welcome to a brand new episode of The Dark Sermon Requiem, episode 14, to be precise. I am your Dungeonmaster, No Toes McFingerfiddles.
Arcadoodle Ding Dongosophilus. Hello.
Who wants to give me the recap?
It will be I will be doing the year recap.
Oh, the year
for
recap.
Storm.
The year recap
Yeah.
for Storm. Hold on, let me set this so she can find it. All right, let me put the BRB. Whoop.
Get a little tiny music going.
Okay, and setting up for Storm. Please clip this for Storm and put it in the channel while Merciless begins his yearly recap. Let me play a little bit of some tunage, and then we can get going. Store. Play this and adjust volume and go right ahead.
The Dark Sermon journey begins at the Church of Her Holy Light of Mythos. The group separated to 3 groups: Sword, Shield, and I. We were first tasked with flushing out a noble traitor, and we completed our tasks, but with a few hiccups. We then were sent out to deal with a tyrannical sheriff and the evil doings of Olakan High and a town far east. We faced monsters never seen before and clashed for our lives. We then traveled to Flowpetal and burned, killed, and captured Druid apostates for her light. Now our journey leads us to find an artifact of Mythos, a bell, and to pry it from the Barrow King to stop him from raising an undead army. This group of warriors for her light had friends die, leave, and betray them, as well as their faith tested by gods, and some of their faith had changed. Follow us as Dark Sermon powers on to attempt to make her holy light proud and spread on Corvanus.
Woo! Excellent. Very good.
Wonderfully done.
Very good.
Huzzah.
Excellent. Very well done. Yes, very good.
Thank you.
And now we begin the next episode.
You forgot that we converted a troll to Mythos.
A troll.
The swamp troll. How could I forget?
That's
this?
true, and his faith is strong.
Well.
So strong.
Mythos.
I wonder if he gets affected by Ancients and Ages.
Alrighty, here we go. And so it begins. The dawn rises as the party begins to awake their slumber.
Oof. Up early. Off to do my stretches.
Good morning, Ginny.
Oh, good morning.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Just fine. Yep. It's morning. Oh, go in here.
Okay.
Hiya.
Good morning.
Are you fast forwarding through your fucking morning routine right now, Waymaker?
No.
Oh, okay.
Changing it up.
Oh yeah, you're dual wielding. That makes sense.
Dual wielding now.
Something tells me Micha'el is muted.
I'm not. I'm just trying to fix it because every time I move my character, it snaps me to the center of the screen again.
Walks into
And
the
it's
room, pulls out a pint of beer, slowly chugs the entire thing.
I was kind of wondering if he actually just walked out of the room in his knickers.
I
and just was staring at Gideon.
Hello, I am low paid beat.
Micha'el, you have your Sword of Mythos Speedo on. Does that mean you've converted back?
We
I
get
start
him with the
flexing.
merch.
You don't have this body, Gideon.
I do.
Oh!
Welcome back.
Uh,
Oh my god. Thorne, although you cannot see it, you can smell it. That's all I'll say.
No, wrong one. Hold on, this one.
Oh,
There
that
we
one?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. That one was for my disguise, but I've ripped off my mustache.
My mustache.
Okay, fixed. Hallelujah. Alright, thank God. That was gonna drive me nuts. Hello, morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to go to the forge to have and he will tap his chest, to have my armor repaired.
We're in because we're sick.
We can be unsick.
We are supposed to resume appearances.
You're going out? Thought we were here for a week.
No, we have to resume our normal jobs. We can be unsick now.
Although, perhaps, you, Genevieve, might wish to, still play ill. You're rather bright this morning. Did you not spend enough time in Gideon's, smoke?
I may have... No? I thought I did. Maybe I need some more. I'll take a purging potion.
Hold. No, it's supposed to be... Just here, let me...
Oh.
What's your minimum?
0.
Let's see, smoke.
The smoke happened, I reduced it, and then Marlo, chat spoke me.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so no, it'd be a 3. It'd be a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, it'd be a 3.
3 is enough. Yes, good.
But that's still brighter than your normal. Farryn notices.
It's not that noticeable.
Out-
I'm at 3 constantly.
Outside, you will hear, hello!
Mikael will walk towards the door. He will open it.
You will see Mortimer Moppins, who is not wearing his drip outfit, but I can't...
I was trying to say, he's dripped the fuck out talking to us, huh?
he loves the outfit so much.
He's not drippy right now, but he will say, I have a letter for you!
Oh, me?
Well, he looks down.
Oh,
For
I
Miss
see.
Fiona Ironhall?
Oh, that would be me.
He will step outside and step out of the way.
Here you go.
Well, thank you.
Is Genevieve here, maybe?
Yes, I'm here. I'll
No!
poke my head out. Georgie.
I just wanted to say that... Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Good to see you.
He runs away.
What a very weird young man.
That young man is a source of information for the mission.
A handsome
Doesn't mean-
source of information.
Doesn't mean he's not weird. Okay. Arcadum is, any of my friends out here?
Yeah, he did call me Genevieve, but he called me Georgie. That's what happened.
Sorry, Georgie. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure, because, like,
And Mythos
if
is
he
with
said it, he
Cast.
said it.
And Mythos is with Cast.
Yeah, Mythos is with Cast.
Because he was fucked up.
Yeah.
Arcadum, any of my homies in these trees?
Yes. There are
Nice.
several dozen crows in the trees.
Oh, okay. He will hold his hands out.
You notice
okay.
they are watching you quite ominously.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thorne, did it sound like Micha'el's choking out there?
He will hold his hands out and
I
nod
can
at the
check on
crows. Can you take me to the forge, Arcadum?
Are you okay?
Yes, Thorne, I'm okay. I was just checking in on my friends.
Alright. Whilst Micha'el is
Eyebrow raise.
outside attempting communications with Thorne, Fiona, do you check the letter?
Yes.
The letter is from Cast. Report
Okay.
now.
She double checks for all the necessary, like, this is a real letter, right? From a real person.
Yes.
Fine. She folds it, slips it in the bottom of her trunk, and grumbles to herself.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yep. She's going to dress in her traveling cloak. And then come back out the door.
Specifically, it said everyone, by the way, not
Oh, she'll sigh even more. Someone... I'll go get him. We're all due to report yet again at casts.
Oh, already? Wow. He works quick.
Wait, excuse me. Mr. Beans.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oops, you did.
Mr.
Yeah.
Beans,
Yes.
Nova has not cleared us yet. Come back, please.
Can I drop off my armor and come back? Oh, please?
Be quick. Don't risk exposing everyone to our sickness. Back inside, please.
You can let him just walk off on his own.
All right.
I don't-
He's gonna scurry away once she said yes.
I don't see why not.
I don't know where the forge is, but I'm walking off.
It is not in that direction.
It's
It's way down here.
No, see, he's just going to every building because he doesn't know. So now y'all are gonna be like an hour and a half late because he just keeps running everywhere. He's like, oh nope, not this one.
You know what? The crows will guide me to the right direction.
Editor's note. They didn't.
He will
I'm not
walk
sure why you would let him just go off on his own, Captain. He
will
has a
walk up to the
terrible
door.
sense of direction.
and knock.
He's literally our navigator.
Well, who did? A fat, portly man will open the door. Hey, Beans. What do you want?
Hello, sir. It's good to see you. I was wondering if you can... Is he standing in front of me, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if you could repair the armor I'm wearing.
Oh, well, I could do that real quick. He'll just start repairing it while it's on you.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay. You're a very skilled man.
He'll pick you up like you weigh nothing and start adjusting the underside.
Whoa. Dude, how strong is this dude? I'm heavy as fuck.
He's incredibly strong.
With all my shit, I'm like over 300
He
pounds.
starts to turn you around like a wheel. Starts taking out different pieces, put them back in.
Time for the press.
What is going on?
He will repair your armor. There you go. If you need anything else, let me know.
Do I owe you anything, sir?
No. It's your house guard. House guards don't pay for that.
Awesome. He will bow. Thank you, sir. Have a blessed day.
He goes back to sleep.
Okay. And then I will go back to my companions. And he will put his cloak on as soon as he goes back outside.
Let me just move you all the way back over here.
Yeah.
Very
put my cloak on and then conceal my armor as I walk across the place.
Wee! Hey, is
So
that
no one
Micha'el?
Oh, I put my cloak on. They can't see me. Yeah.
That's not how a cloak works.
That's not how a cloak works.
I am one with the trees.
No one can
It's Harry
see
Potter and his cloak of invisibility.
me. Harry Potter.
Gather
and
the
his...
party.
Harry Party. Harry
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 Party.
Party, huh? That's a crazy.
Harry Party. And the case of undisclosed testosterone.
Ah,
I am back. We must make our leave, I guess.
I suppose so. I do wish Cast would make up his mind. He did say, maintain appearances until he finished investigation. I highly thought we would have more than just one day.
Well, maybe he
He must have
maybe it took
figured
less time
something
than
out.
he thought.
But maybe shit hit the fan. We don't know.
Maybe Hold
Find out when we get
came
there.
to and spilled all the beans.
Why would he throw shit at a fan?
I believe
It's
it's
a
a turn of phrase.
It's figure of speech.
A fan? The little things on sticks?
It's an odd turn of phrase. But the question is, should we go in our regalia?
Probably not a good idea.
Did he say?
He did not.
I would rather be safe than sorry.
I am just as ready as I am. This doesn't matter to me.
Don't we
Either
already
one.
have the location of the next piece? Either way, I can get my mask on.
I'll bring my armor with me just in case, but I won't put it on.
I have
I
no
am-
option. Mine cannot be concealed quite as easily.
The man
I'm
can
really-
look at this, and he will conceal his armor with his cloak.
Fiona holds in a sigh and tries desperately not to roll her eyes too loudly at you.
I can carry people's armor if needed.
If you would, please, carry mine. And perhaps my bow. The rest of it I can
And my
fit
axe.
in amongst my ruffles.
And
I
my
can
sword.
hold on to your bow.
And
Thank
your
you.
brother.
Then let's head out. We will go out the back entrance, the secret tunnels, secret doors.
Secret tunnels.
Okay, and so you arrive back in Inquisitor Cast's house.
It's nice that sneaking through town is so easy.
Just a town.
Farryn will give the knock at the door.
Oh.
Whoops. You're just entering someone's house.
Fiona will knock.
Mhm.
Torvin will answer the door, opening it for you. He's just over here. Alright, as you all walk in, you will see this. First, on the southern end of the room, you will see that Mythos appears to be conscious.
Good to see you awake.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Sorry, I'll
Good
step away
morning.
from the door.
On the northern side, you will see that Inquisitor Cost is standing over Aviana Hold's body. He is strapped down to the bed, and you can see that she has pooled blood beneath her head, coming from her eyes. She looks quite dead. The Inquisitor will turn, and he will look towards each of you, and then he will say, I apologize for such an abrupt turnabout, but we have much to discuss. It would
Didn't she disintegrate?
No,
no,
that was
no.
I thought
that was
Aviana.
That was the other guy.
No, that was
Oh, okay.
She fell unconscious.
Yeah,
She was crushed.
yeah. You. He's interrogating.
She's right there.
Ah!
So, your investigation has yielded results already, sir?
Indeed. I apologize to call you back so soon and to risk exposure, but what I have learned requires haste. It would seem the preliminary positioning that we have discussed with the bell Hold knew more than she let on. Using techniques of the eye, we have discovered where we believe the bell is not, but where it shall be soon. It seems that it is en route to Dark Lake itself, no doubt intended to be used as a part of the festivities. Unfortunately, Hold did not hold out for very long. He will pause, realizing the pun that he has made, and he will chastise himself mentally.
Ginny will not laugh. She will hold it in.
Good.
Micha'el will chuckle.
A halfling outside will laugh.
What?
and will not know why.
Sounds like this.
Anyway, Cast will continue and say, "There's something else." She kept
Sorry.
repeating a phrase. I don't understand what it was, nor do I recognize the language. I attempted to write it down here, but I am unable to make heads nor tails of it. He will hand it not to Thorne, and will instead hand it to the captain.
She will take it from him.
All right. What you see are Corvin words, or Corvin common words, but kind of gibberish together to try and make phonetic pronunciations. The pronunciations look to be impossible to even say properly. You don't even know if they're nouns or verbs. The Inquisitor did the best that he could to repeat the phrase, but it doesn't seem to really make much sense. He will continue. Before she died, I was able to unveil a few more truths. First, it would seem that her propensity to working for the Barrow King was a temporary one. I do not believe her to be an actual ally of him. But rather, it would seem that it is more mercenary. She's also mentioned a cure. A cure to what, I could dare say, but I do believe it has something to do with blood. We will have to look into it at another time. The Bell's approach means that they intend to use it here at Darklake. The festival will see the city swell with more people than normal, and no doubt whatever nefarious purpose that they have deigned will most likely happen on that night. We cannot allow the Bell to reach the city. There's too many entry points, and we do not have the manpower in order to cover the entire city without making ourselves known. Therefore, I believe it is best that we attempt a subterfuge of our own. It is my belief that the enemy does not know that we know the position of the Bell. We can use this to our advantage. Waylay them on the road here, and take them. However, my knowledge of the roads of the East, and indeed the act of ambushing upon them, is limited. I have decided that I would use a connection I do not think that I would ever have had to call upon. As you may or may not be aware, I have a past of questionable morals before my service to Mytheria. I will do what I can to see what advice I can garner. In the meantime, we must make haste. I have already contacted Lord Ponko and informed him to keep up appearances. I do not know how long this will be able to be kept up without risking your positions, but now is the time of action. We have gathered what evidence we can and have. We've struck at the enemy, and we have them unbalanced. Now is the time to strike true. In addition, there are a few other things that we need to discuss. I think one of the most important things that he stops. He will slowly turn and look over his shoulder, gazing at the wall, but almost beyond it. Do you feel
Farryn.
that rumbling?
Do we?
Do we?
As
Farryn
everyone,
listens.
as everyone tries to listen, you feel it very softly start to shake. It starts to rumble. And then the entire house begins to shake.
What is that?
And then a wave of light courses through the house. Yeah. Give me just a second.
Oh my god.
Here it comes.
I see nothing.
Are there windows in this bedroom?
Yeah.
Fiona would tell people to step away from the windows.
Yes, earthquake safety protocols.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Thorne, get down. Covers Thorne's body.
Mm-hmm.
Plump.
Yep, grabs the party into the cuddle puddle.
Hey.
Well, it looks like we're all good. You guys are all in the blessor.
Because that will save us.
Seems
Is this
that
area...
it
sorry.
it seems that through my excitement I forgot to do something. So
Fair.
I made an stinky. I don't want to
No. Take it down.
break it.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon, what's happening?
I don't know, Thorne. There was some kind of tremor in.
Is this area... Genevieve, really. But is this area known for earthquakes? Does anyone know?
We don't have talking time. The DM is just stuck.
That's fine. If he's stuck, that means we talk.
Guys, let's have a
Yep,
30-minute conversation about this rumbling that just came through the window. Do you see that wave of light very slowly approaching us?
Thorne, there was a wave of light.
Why do I see ginormous creatures just stomping on the ground?
Hey, he got it.
Just give me a second.
Surfboards out.
I'm fucking doing stuff.
Backpack.
Swiper, no swiping.
Man, you guys are about to give Micha'el trauma if I watch you guys turn to soup.
What if
I
Micha'el
mean-
turns to
What
soup?
flavor?
This is the light.
That's y'all's
What
problem.
flavor of soup would everyone become?
Don't worry. We were watched over by a wave of light. Matheria has blessed us.
Ginny is
delicious-
definitely...
Matheria,
Oh,
did
go
you
ahead.
bless them or no? She's saying no.
I thought you said she couldn't speak. Anyway, I'd be butternut squash.
Ginny's spicy chicken noodle.
Those would probably be like something like cream
What are we-
or something like that.
What
Gideon
kind of
is
soup you
tomato
would
with
make?
the red hair.
No,
With
I'm
your-
obviously chicken and stars. Thank you.
Oh.
Ah. With
Dude,
dino
you're
nuggies.
not bougie enough for that.
Dude, did you just say chicken
A
and
nice
stars?
mushroom plum.
Oh
Yes!
my god.
That was the best soup as a kid when you were stars. Okay?
Oh shit.
Don't mind me. I'm doing things.
Did you see that?
God is messing with us. He's pulling the strings.
We've been blasted from the room.
Pay no
Blasted
attention.
matron.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Thank you.
String us along, pulling us to her dark design. But yeah,
Micha'el, did you
mushroom
say-
plum.
Mushroom?
A dark sermon, if you
Yeah.
will. Right, Reevee?
Yeah, it's a Dutch soup sort of
What were you
thing.
saying? What were you saying,
Nice.
Ginny? Huh?
Huh? Did you say you were a tomato soup with a red hair in it?
No, I said that it's Gideon tomatoes.
Waiter!
That's
My soup has a red hair in it.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna watch the VOD. I'm gonna clip it if that's what you said.
That's not what I said.
About
That is not what he
Gideon. He said Gideon would be tomato soup.
Do
because
not
of the
waste
red
your
hair.
time looking at the VOD. I said Gideon would be tomato soup because he has red hair. Save your time.
It sounded
I
like you said there was a
corrected him.
red hair in it.
And I corrected him I would be chicken and stars because I am a child at heart.
What flavor soup was Micha'el supposed to be? I might have missed
I'm not turning to soup.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
we're back in.
All right. A flash of light will course through the building. It will crash into each of you. As the light crashes into you, whether by instinct, whimsy, or an unseen force, all of you fall towards the center of the room. And in the center stands Thorne. Her body blown backwards but held into place. The fold around her face torn free, and the shattered eye burns bright. And in that moment, Cast's house melts away. And you are somewhere else entirely. Oh boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, the house became soup.
Okay,
we
something
were
did
all
become
wrong.
soup. I was right about somebody being turned to soup, but it was something. Wait, did all of us fade away or just Thorne?
Just fucking let me do my job. Right?
Oh,
Wait.
fucking
Be
hell.
patient. Just
Hold.
Yeah, that's
Why
why, we're
are you
padding, to give him
panicking?
time to do stuff.
What flavor is the cast house?
Rock. It's rock soup. It tastes
Rock
like
soup.
rock.
Miso then. Tastes like dirt. Very
Oh.
good.
It's
Wow.
tofu soup.
Yeah.
Miso soup. No.
No,
Miso
it's
soup with
pho.
tofu.
Because we
It's
are
pho.
fucked.
Tastes like dirt. Amazing.
Thank you, Caped.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah.
I used 11 nights.
It's-
I used to.
It's all Reevee's fault that we are in this predicament.
Again?
Reevee did this.
Alright.
Alright.
But I only joke, Reevee. We all love you.
Oh no, I know. I can simultaneously hold your love and the blame for a lot, actually.
Yo, this
'Cause
map
it's
name.
fair.
I don't like that map name.
The Dark Epiphany.
Fine.
Let's go.
let me know when you're loaded.
I am loaded.
I'm
Oh, I'm
loaded.
in.
I love it. Holy shit.
Space.
Wow.
This map is dope as fuck.
Is anyone
Very
not
pretty.
in? Okay.
Love this music.
Mhm.
Don't like the name of the song.
A twisted deal on the
All
Dark
right.
Epiphany.
All right.
Mhm.
So, as the house melts away, you find yourselves floating within a semblance of the dream. Below you, impossibly large, a sphere of coiled energy pulses in and out. However, all of the rest of you look towards the center and see that your ally, Thorne, her image twisted, shifting like a broken mirror back and forth. And then a shadow begins to manifest before you. And for once, the being that appears before you does not appear into a coil of writhing, insidious tentacles, nor a mocking, cackling laugh, but instead, a gaze most serious. Each of you are bound in a moment of life and death, one on each side. As the entity begins to speak, its voice fills your mind, its strength unquestioning. This, the presence of a god.
Mortals, listen, and listen well. You stand at a crux of fate. Your threads twist and I am done laughing. The traitor has denied you the choice to know. The struggle against the ignorance will be decided. No longer will the lie hold. You will know the light as it is. Denied no longer. You look upon my face, my eye, my wisdom, with that of not of ignorance, but of lies. You know not even what you are. That ends today. The traitor's magic undone. A swift turn of fate. An opportunity for epiphany. Long have I waited in the eye of your faithful. Ironic that her faith is what saves you. Through me. No more riddles. No more lies. It is time for a dark truth. Speak. In this place, you are unbound by the traitor's might. The magic of your forefathers. There are no lies here. Only terrible, burdensome truths.
And with that, the Great Presence will lift itself from your minds, almost as if freeing your throats to speak. Cast will have his weapon out, standing beside Torvin as they both shake with a fear that you can only believe to be just underneath the surface of your hearts. But the creature that stands before you, Olakin High, the Lord of Madness, the Dark Truth, is interested to hear what you have to say. And it has come with no more veneer, no more spectacle, only truth. However, I should remind you out of character, he is still an evil god. So, consider this your only warning. Talk shit, get hit. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. You may speak as you wish.
Farryn will look to the party to see how they're handling this.
Ginny will look
Micha'el
up
is-
and meet your eyes and nod in deference to you.
Micha'el is unfazed. This is not the first god he's run into.
Don't ask questions. She'll hold the hands out. Not this one.
The creature will narrow its eye slightly and will place a tentacle upon Thorne's head, steadying the shifting visage that she has, and he will then pull out 2 thorns and will gesture towards them. On one side, there is a thorn of whom's eyes has been restored, its pupil cracked and revealing, and the other shrouded and blinded.
The question has already been asked. If you will not ask, then I will answer for you. You've been lied to. By powers before your birth and beyond your ken. The traitor's magic forged the light. But from it was birthed something else. Your goddess. She is many things. Naive, weak. But she is real. But you do not know her. You have been lied to by your dogma, bloated, tested, whilst your goddess has been silenced. Hide behind these lies no longer.
Okay, I know, but why are they here too?
Because you love them, little girl. And the gift of Alexander saved them as it saves you. The traitor's contingency has been activated. Faith has been reset. And all of the lies have been made bare. But within you, there is schism. Within you, there is a path yet untaken. I will see you choose. And you will choose with knowledge, not dogma.
Hold on, I have to drink a little bit more water because he's a squid.
Make him more wet.
I gotta speak
It's gotta
like
be
this.
moist.
He's very moist.
And we're all free to talk, correct?
Yeah, but please remember my warning.
Yeah.
And she'll sort of reach out a hand to sort of see if each of them feels real.
Farryn will take her hand.
So will Gideon. And as he takes her hand, he'll look up to the large eye. You say our goddess was silenced. How do we bring her voice back?
All in good time. Besides, you may yet change your tune once I have cured you.
What do you mean, cure?
You'll find out.
Don't. She'll squeeze his hand.
Question for you. Why am I here if I don't follow Matheria anymore?
Is that so? You have much
Yes.
to learn about your own god that you follow if you think that Thirain isn't accepting of the love of others. I do not have time to explain the Lord of Redemption to you. The Crow Father may be naive, but it is not my place to explain to you your own relationship with him. I will tell you why you are here. It is because this girl still has within her some measure of care.
What is harrying you? What is rushing you?
Traders of magic is strong. My presence here is weak. I do not take it as an insult that you've destroyed my servants. 'Tis to be expected, this grand game of light and shadow. But I can no longer allow the rules to be broken. You will know the truth, and then you will decide.
Who is this traitor you keep speaking of?
That is all you need to know of them. Their name bears power, which is why you will not be told it.
Why do you feel the need to protect us?
You are a fool if you think I'm trying to protect you. I am here as an enemy of ignorance. You have been lied to. You mistake me to believe I am your friend, but you are even more mistaken to believe that I am your enemy. I am what I am. I am a Luckin High. I am truth. And you have had far too little of it.
Why do we need the truth?
Because your eye has shattered. Fate has chosen you. You cannot be allowed to live in ignorance. If that is not good enough for you, then suffice that I have decided it so. And I am a god, and you are not.
You say we have been lied to. But what have we been lied to about?
Nearly everything, I suspect. I shall have to take some time to unmire the chains of ignorance within your mind, but we shall begin with the most important bit. The goddess that you serve, and the dogma that you adhere to, are not the same. In fact, you will find that you are not but instruments in a great experiment of the traitor. Each and every prayer you have ever uttered to your goddess has not sent that strength to her, but to him, or more accurately, to his design. It has been as such since the inception of the precursor religion that you hold. The Church of Light, it was once called.
How is Mytheria still the one that we know? The one that we've been taught of? Is she still the same?
She is real, and the
I
same.
know she's alive. But is she the
Looks
same?
towards Ginny.
She's dead.
No, she's not. Ask him.
The halfling is correct. Your goddess is not dead.
You told me she was a corpse.
That doesn't mean she's dead, child.
She can be saved. I know where she is.
It would do no good to worship a dead god, after all.
How do we get... If we're being manipulated by some traitor, how do we pray to her?
An excellent question. One that your brother is currently working on solving for me. But if you must know more, please ask. I shall begin by saying that your goddess lies prisoner in a body that does not belong to her. Even now, I can hear the echoes of her cries through the dream they call. Your faith is real but misplaced. You are puppets on strings, and I have come to cut them. Ask your questions.
How do we save her?
Of that, it is quite simple. You must find her, and you must kill the corrupted body that she is within. Then you must extract her soul and place it in its proper place.
Her place hasn't her actual body been... It's gone by now, surely. 500 years?
Her soul belongs with her people. Return it to the city Pale, where the first prayer was uttered.
And how do we pull her soul from this other corrupted body?
You shall be taught the method. One of you that has a propensity of magic will do so. The gaze of Olakan High will fall upon Ginny, will fall upon Mythos, will fall upon Micha'el, and then will fall upon Thorne.
Sir, I mean no disrespect, but you have mentioned several times how we're being manipulated by traitors, and how everything we've been told is a lie.
Not traitors, elf. The traitor.
Very well, the traitor. However, how are we to know that you are not manipulating us as well?
Of course I am. It is how you have a chance to play the game.
At least he's honest about it.
What good does it do to follow your rules versus someone else's rules?
They are not my rules, they are the rules.
Do you have proof? Concrete evidence?
Of what, Captain? That there are rules that the world operates by?
And what evidence would satisfy you?
Show us where she is and what body she inhabits.
I suppose if that would satisfy you, Gideon.
Lockenhigh is looking at the captain.
Well,
I have seen power, perhaps albeit misused, as you say, but I have seen the good it does in the world. If you could show me what good would come of these rules you claim, of your power, perhaps this story that we're supposed to choose. I've changed faith once before, because I believed that there was something better for the good of everyone.
you misunderstand. I do not wish to
Perhaps.
change your faith. Care for Mytheria, believe in her or not. But what will stop is your belief in a dogma that is false and a lie. Perhaps this will suffice.
Oh boy.
Oh shit!
It's tentacle time.
Yay, tentacle time.
What she asked, I was like, oh no.
Hearing Essy exclaim, "Yay, tentacle time!" fills me with joy. You have no idea.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Thorne tries to pull Farryn in.
Okay.
Farryn has very specific parameters. I'm sorry.
Lockenhigh will flick his tentacle and will show you the demon wastes. A great portal of which evil eeks and courses out. And there, chained to the ground in front of it, is the body of a succubus. Her body scarred, tattooed, and pulsing with constant pain. And around her neck, the symbols of Mytheria.
Your goddess is there.
Oh.
Ginny's
Question:
eyes
When
will
you
narrow.
said when we pray it doesn't go to our goddess but it goes to him, who were you referring to?
The traitor, Micha'el. He's already told us he's protecting us by not telling us exactly who he is.
Lockenhigh does not remark on the idiotic comment that he just heard, and he will instead move forward and say,
To answer the base of your question, when you pray to your Mytheria, it goes into the dogma. It is then transferred to the ancient places, diffused and extracted of its ambition, and then diffused and placed into containers not like water in a jug. And there, your High Holiness, as she calls herself, opens this container to allow it to spread to the followers. Did you ever not wonder, little girl, when you stood in my presence the first time, and your goddess did not answer your call? It is because the faith that you use is recycled, diluted, of poor quality. But it is not your fault. But it will be from this moment forward, depending on what you choose. I have come to speak to you, for your eye is shattered. Your faith has made you worthy, gaze.
You're saying
Why?
Her High Holiness knows about
Of
this?
course she does. Have you not ever wondered why your documents are not shared? Tell me, of what of her holy words have you actually read?
Barely any.
Only those that were available.
Indeed. And I dare say that most of it that you have learned has been spake unto you by your superiors.
It's true when you think about it. We don't know for ourselves our own dogmas.
And there you see it. Why I am here.
If we manage to sever this false light and bring Matheria's soul back to the Pale City, will that finally rid this continent of the demons? Once her true light is able to flourish.
No, it will not. At least not automatically. There is a lot more to demonkind that you do not know. But I am here not to break your minds with the burden and madness of knowledge to where you are useless. For now, we shall stay on this topic, that you might remain focused and unspoiled.
And so Thorne will take back her hands, hold them over the chest, and
Gideon
look
does not let go
towards.
of your head.
Okay. One hand to the chest. Why did you shatter my eye?
I didn't shatter your eye, child.
I don't understand. It was right after you. When Ivy and everyone started seeing it. And then you took my sight.
I didn't take your sight, child. You could not accept the truth as you saw it. Your blindness has been self-inflicted. All you must do is open your eyes to see.
You said there wouldn't be any more riddles.
It's not a riddle. Open your eyes. Look at the truth that I have presented to you. Very well. And then the tentacle will slam Thorne into the ground and lift her up. Enough. And your soul will be split into 3 parts. And now we get to go above board. Woohoo! It's a lock and high time. So
lock and high time.
Lock and high. Lock and high, the dark truth, has come to offer you knowledge. And it acts like this. There are 3 paths open to you. The first is you may choose to open your eyes and see again, accepting the truth of Olak and High as to what your goddess is and how she might be saved. Doing so will restore your eyesight and cure you of your blankness, as you will once again see with full eyes. Or you may choose to remain in ignorance, shadowed and cuddled by the darkness of it, remaining blind and retaining power of the blank.
Or you can step through to the other side and seek the truth that was once offered, and perhaps have your faith actually rewarded, and open a third eye in the presence of Olakenheim. Those are your 3 choices.
And the choice is straightforward. There's too much on the line. We need to move forward with the last, even though change is terrifying. But staying behind means that everyone else slipped away. Telri and Ariel. Now we're starting to lose Micha'el. It is time to start moving forward with them. The third one.
Ooh.
So fucking be it.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Are you sure?
Yes, as you spoke, I knew what it was going to be.
So be it. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn this on, but it's fucking... I have this thing that plays like wet whispers.
Oh yeah,
But it gets...
I remember that.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. The wet whispers. Lord. Smack. Click, click, click.
Hey guys, I gotta go for
Yeah.
a second. I don't know if you guys have heard, but
Oh.
one of the president's nominees have been shot.
Oh.
Yeah,
shit.
Oh,
Trump
shit.
Trump was just shot. I gotta go watch this real quick.
Whoa. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I
Holy
needed a breath
shit.
anyway.
Well, hang on.
Just make sure to ping me. I'm gonna take a breather.
No, you're good.
I'm not seeing anything right now about him being shot.
Hmm.
That's on Google. Let me check fucking. That'd be fucking like.
Nothing so far.
I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, that would be. You'd think that should be everywhere.
Well, if it just happened,
What are we Googling?
maybe a couple seconds.
Oh, shots fired at President Trump rally.
Oh.
I'm seeing it right now.
Oh, he got rushed off stage. He's probably fine.
It actually doesn't look like he got hit.
Nah, he got rushed off stage.
Yeah. He covers his ears, like, because he was obviously...
Frosty's right. His toupee gave him +3 AC.
That is wild, though.
Speaking of wild, I can't believe Reevee went for the third option.
Oh, I can.
I thought she was gonna stay
Embrace
blind and blank.
chaos.
It's about time. Just saying.
You know, you guys until rebroker. That
What?
all of her dreams are slipping away.
Well, now she gets secret option E because she gets a third eye. She can be both blind and blank and not blind with the third eye.
She gets to make a difference. Yeah.
So she still gets her blind sight, but also can see out of her third eye.
Meanwhile, with this character, I'm definitely pursuing actual Mytheria. Now that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you knew and didn't tell us, Ginny.
Touche.
I was afraid of getting burned by the captain, so...
And now that the captain has it, that it's actually true, you know, she will tell you all what she has heard and been like, well, the story has been corroborated? Blah, blah. English.
Yay, I get to
Corroborate.
throttle you both.
That's okay, Micha'el. Not Micha'el.
Micha'el.
Gideon, we can take you. It's fine. It'll be alright.
You would dare raise a hand against
That's
the
what
captain?
Fallowheart thought too. And then he continued to run away from me the whole fight.
Yeah, I won't. PvP.
Once
I mean,
again.
to be fair, Gideon will shred through all of your AR.
I don't need AR. I just need a couple of good hits.
Yeah, with
It's
all that
fine.
radiant damage that will not hurt me
he's-
whatsoever.
I was gonna say, isn't he resistant to it?
I am immune to it.
That's okay. I will
immune.
block for the captain.
I'll just chastise you.
I mean, you could chastise away my
Could.
my radiant
Racial.
community. Yeah, that's alright. I'll pass those wisdom saves. See, I'll do it right now. Watch.
Not after this chat, you won't.
Do it.
I'll yeah. There you see.
Oh.
Aw. Not even close.
Man.
And man, imagine holding on to the hand and then she just gets yoinked out from your grasp.
Got tentacle suckered.
Man, we just got saved from the contingency by a lock and high.
Thank goodness.
By me.
By Reevee, yes.
Thank goodness.
Thorne saved the day.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for taking that blank feat. That same
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. You should ask Olakenhai who Alexander is, because he said
That-
something about him.
Yep, that is on my list. There's so many. And
Yeah, I
it's just
bet.
like, well, I guess as long as we're asking
Well,
questions.
He won't answer those because they don't deal with the dogma of or the lies of the dogma.
Well, yeah, but if she goes full lock and high, he'll be answering all kinds of weird questions.
He ain't
In
got
weird
time for that.
times.
He won't even tell us who Tyr is. What a jerk.
Do you think the dogma means the litanies? Like, what exactly
Yes.
is he trying to...
Basically, yeah,
Yeah.
the church's propaganda about what actually Mytheria's tenets and stuff are.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Because
I am...
they're... Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're actually based on a Dark Sermon of Alakenhai from a long time ago.
I wanted
the
to
reason-
make sure I was following.
Yeah, it's the reason we hunt apostates and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Except his understanding of what an apostate is and what our understanding of what an apostate is are very different things.
Correct, because we haven't been told what the actual reason is that, exposure exists.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people that know about it, cough the druids, cough, the church keeps telling us to get rid of.
The druids don't know shit about
The
it.
druids don't
even
know
know.
about it.
Yeah. The ones who do know about it are all up in Moazkadan, and I know about them, and I'm about to tell everybody. Eventually.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
They
your
know.
secret boyfriend pen pal that you keep talking to?
My
that no one else
secret
doesn't know about?
boyfriend who has responded, and now I know his actual name. Yeah.
Damn, you went from having 0 boyfriends to 2
So many boyfriends. I wish they'd leave me alone.
But Ginny, it's for the mission.
I hate this mission.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck, man? A president's just been shot. That's crazy.
The world is a crazy
Well,
place.
I mean, there's mixed reviews. Some people are saying he was and it was
No. I literally watched it live. Like, I went up and I just watched it live. Like, I know what a gunshot looks like. That's crazy.
It didn't look like he got shot. It looked like he was
His
covering
ears bleeding. His ears bleeding. Like, I could like.
Oh
shit!
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
grazing shot.
The dude missed him by an inch, dude. An inch to the right, he's dead. Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
Woo!
Insane.
Wow.
And here I was, just playing my D&D game, being a fucking water-gargling god of madness.
This is what happens when we let a lock and high out of containment.
All right,
It's my fault, guys.
I just need a second. I need a little bit. I got my burrito here. I'm gonna eat a little bit.
Okay, I could use the breather moment too.
Ma'am.
What a time to be alive. Our president got shot again. Jeez, my God.
Again? Oh, man. Yeah. What an odd tone shift. Yeah, it's true.
If I had a nickel for every time a president got shot, I'd have 2
You'd have a lot of,
which isn't a lot.
You'd have a lot of nickels, friend.
Wait, what?
That's incredible, dude.
Hope he pulls a Reagan. You missed.
No, the real Chad one is what was it? Teddy Roosevelt.
After getting shot, continued to speak for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt got shot and just finished his speech. Like a,
Everybody sit down. You only have
Next
one
time
bullet.
you buy American.
Yeah, he's like, everybody sit down. That bullet was weak.
That must have been made in China.
I think his actual quote was, "That's not enough to kill a bull moose." Like,
oh yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
not enough to kill the bull moose. And I'm like, and that's God. I love my country as fucked up as it is.
That's real American.
My man was a rough rider in Cuba. He'll walk that shit off.
Mm-hmm. God, that's so crazy. Like, I'm sorry to interrupt the game with it, but I need to like process it, dude. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's been a while since something like that has happened. So
It's wild.
That is insane. Like, that is crazy. I mean, I watched it live too because I like rolled it back and holy fuck, the Secret Service diving on him like crazy.
Yeah, they got him. Whoever it was.
Man, imagine watching the news while DMing a Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, somebody yelled at him. I could hear somebody like,
somebody
"Hey!" And he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. The mysterious people I live with.
Mysterious. It's not me, guys. I wish though.
I know, right?
It's me.
If I like real talk, there's a time when I was like heavily considering just moving in with Essy and
I know.
and living in their room.
I was just like, I'll just put this air bed, this air mattress down here. Oh,
because they got this room like off to the side. It's like, bro, I could make that a cavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny to have
a man cave, if you will.
Essy softly knock, and I made cookies, and I'm like, excellent.
Man, you know what? We're now living in the time Mr. President Get Down really happened.
Hey, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Mr. President Get Down!
All right.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm eating my burrito, sitting here
Good.
just thinking about the fact that just happened. That's incredible.
Flex ourselves back.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna take me a minute to return to evil god time. I'm also very hungry. Look, I'm riding the moment with everyone. This is crazy.
It's okay. I'm still holding on to Thorne while she's being on a tentacle sucker, just dangling in the air.
I'm pretty sure he fully yoinked
Hey,
it
listen,
should
I was
be
about to
yoink.
drop to my name and start chanting Farryn's name in a prayer, but I might pass on that.
Please don't do that.
I see this large, imposing god. Let me pray to another one real quick, right
Yeah,
here.
that's kind of rude. Just to pray to another god.
Olak and high,
in
more like
front
Olak and bitch. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Lock and ho.
Ha, hey, ho, hi.
Yeah, he's just the disgruntled ex that wants his faith back.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Man,
It's off to work we go.
Of the bingo card I thought was going to happen, this was not on it.
I know, right?
Meeting a lock and high.
You
Yeah,
guys-
but when you put 7 of the spaces as soup, it's pretty easy to get caught off guard.
Yeah.
seven of the spaces on my bingo card was soup.
Hey, the house got souped, so
Yeah, were we in a mimic house? Is that why it turned to soup?
only as far as we know. We'll go back, and the house will still be there, and then we'll just be disappointed.
Man,
Tear the
I'm
bingo card up into a million pieces.
Man, I can't wait to hear Cass and Corbin's reaction.
Oh god. Alright, the house turned or melted because it was a Metherian chapel.
Ah, yes.
So the whole Pale City's probably melted now.
No,
Well,
you're talking to a knowledge god. You're just in your mind right now. Like really?
The place melted away figuratively.
In our vision.
It was more
like
like
your vision fading out, like blackness
Yeah.
comes in, it was just melty instead
Yeah.
of black.
We are
No,
all
I
currently.
like
yeah.
the idea of the whole city being melted.
While we have a moment, how is Mythos taking this?
Pretty good.
Give us an
We can go save
insight into
Metheria. We can bring her soul back to the Pale City,
Yeah, he's got focus.
He's got his jar.
He's got his jar ready to contain her soul.
Oh, yes, soul jar.
The soul jar.
Why did you have to bring
Hey, this is now 2 gods Micha'el has talked with. This is now
Yeah, do you want to follow a lock and high too? You want to just add to the collection?
First time.
Which first time?
Micha'el needs a bingo card like full of the gods, and just be like, "Well, I've talked to this one, and I've talked to that one."
It's like
Yeah,
it's like your
I converted to this one.
It's like your
I
bird.
got a bingo.
Like a
Talk
bird.
about
yeah,
Silver Star.
It's
Silver
like-
Star's got like 3 bingos by now.
It's like you're bird
Man.
watching. And you're just kind of crashing them off.
Blue-breasted Farryn. Whatever.
It's weird that a lock and high is somewhat close to the biblical representation of what an angel is. Weird.
Ah, yes, the tentacles. Biblically
Be not
accurate.
afraid.
Be not
Yes,
afraid. All the eyes.
Blush,
There's just one. Look
blushes
at that eye.
at you. Be more afraid.
Be more afraid.
Oh, you blush at me?
Essy is just like, woo, tentacle time.
all
dear.
those had multiple eyes. This
Be
one
more
has
afraid.
one.
I don't like if a god is blushing at me.
Every once in a while, I'm reminded that Essy's just a Japanese schoolgirl.
Mhm. Tentacle time anniversary. There we go.
Oh,
Not what I meant.
She
Oh.
was a teacher. Thank you.
That was not what I meant.
That doesn't
Well,
make it
because-
better.
That consists
mean-
of schoolgirls.
That doesn't
We have our own
make
school.
it. I'll tell you right now. That doesn't make it better. That changes genres. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Uh
Noon. Yes.
Woo.
God.
She got that whole
Yeah, Lock and High
librarian
is
girl
really.
aesthetic. Yeah.
I
Lock
see
and Eye-
Essy muted herself. She's coming to beat you. Waymaker. I'm
Please laugh. She's beating me.
Please laugh. Please laugh.
Nah, she just leaned down, picked up her sandal, and like boomerang shot it down the hall, and just smacks him in the side. of the head.
The chunkla.
not good.
She's been a
No,
part of my family long
I
enough
think
to
she
adopt our
pulled up on
powers.
him. After seeing her like a fight with swords in Texas, I think she just picked up her sword and started beating his ass with one sword.
I'm almost done with my burrito, and then we'll get back.
Oh,
to it.
good.
I
I have to say,
so much
I have
shit
to
is
say,
happening right now. I'm overstimulated.
I have to say for chat, Essy does not beat me. We have a very happy marriage. Today is our 11th wedding anniversary. We've had a good time.
Is it
She got
really?
me
Now,
a
actually,
card.
unmute to prove
Yeah,
that you don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
a gun pointed to the back of
Wait,
his head.
it's
Force him to say
wait,
this.
wait. It's your 11th wedding anniversary, and you're
Yeah, it
playing
is.
D&D
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. This
Yeah.
is the fun thing we do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing it
In
together.
2 games
Yeah.
today.
I got her pretty flowers. She got me a cute card. We ate cinnamon rolls. It's been a good day.
All right.
What a wholesome couple. I'm not
And
gonna
then
cry being single.
tomorrow we'll go out for our fancy dinner.
Ah,
We'll
yes.
do that.
Yes, very good. Good. It's like we spent our anniversary with you, Arcadum.
Hooray!
Okay.
Don't you
what,
like us?
Yeah. Yeah. I just.
We like you too, buddy. We
You know what?
did
Like
not want
everybody
to
else.
I'm so
Like,
happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. And I'm like, yeah, it's good to be here, I guess.
Mhm.
Watching the two of them make goo-goo eyes at each other. Can I get some more bread?
They're so cute.
They're up there lading and tramping, and you're just like, more breadsticks, please.
Well, this isn't even a third wheel
he's
situation.
here.
This is like how many? Let's see, 5 in the first game, and then 5 more in this game, plus NPCs. We have so many wheels. We're a straight up 18-wheeler on this date, and it's great.
Man.
Honk honk.
Like everyone else in chat, I'm gonna sit here and weep being single.
Oh,
Suffer.
I'm having a great time of it. What are you talking about? I have friends.
Damn! Fuck! Damn!
Alright.
Fucking
Boosh.
shoot! Dude,
Look,
she
I don't know
shot-
about you guys, but like,
Waymaker,
you guys are great.
I don't need to hear that shit from you, please. I hear plenty of it sping.
I couldn't resist. It
I
was
almost
such a
called
good
you by your
moment.
mortal name. Like, stop.
Uh,
I'm gonna dox
close.
you on fucking stream.
He has a whole webcomic that's worth checking out.
I'm a micro niche celebrity Arcadum. Everybody.
Oh
knows
yeah,
my
that's
name.
right. Hey, have you guys heard of Waymaker Chronicles? It's this
Oh my
amazing
Oh,
comic.
it's amazing.
I can't wait to read the next part of it live on stream, doing voices of characters I don't know.
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Which for some reason they enjoyed so much. Like,
it was really good.
You do good voices.
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
and I just don't know who the characters are. They're just like, oh, he gave that voice to that character.
Look, 100% my fault, and mostly Essy's fault that our character names are unpronounceable. That's definitely us.
I mean,
Mostly
it's
on
just
her.
because they come from a fantasy world setting that you can't help that. But
Well, that's
like,
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Gideon.
Japanese.
Michael.
It's Micha'el. Thank you.
yeah, it's
Carlos.
Micha'el. See,
can do it in the birthday stream. You know what? I might do that in the hot tub. I will
Ooh.
read Waymaker Chronicles like out
oh my
loud.
gosh.
And just, it'd be so funny,
You don't
dude.
look. You don't
Amazing.
have to spend your birthday doing that.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I can do that. That might be hard because I have to keep a webcam on and I have to like
Ah, yes.
figure it all out. On my
So you might
laptop.
get your computer wet.
I might do that the day before and just do like an extra stream.
Yes, give your computer water. It's thirsty.
Yeah. When is the next panel coming out?
Oh gosh.
Are we pressing him while we're on stream? Jesus
look,
Christ!
Look. I have like 5 or 6 pages that are like nearly ready. But it's a fight scene between like 3 different sources that all have different colored glowing lights. And I don't know if you know this about putting glowing lights in art, but every time you do a different color, that's a whole new process for me, the way I do it, the stupid way. I'm sure there's a smarter way. And so I'm over here being all sci-fi and being like, this is going to look really great, but it's taking way longer than it should.
There's not like a glowy pen tool, and like you just draw the glow behind the.
Probably.
All right, I'm ready. Okay. I'm
Okay.
recalibrating.
I'm reading back into character.
in.
All right. My dad hates me. My mom tries to overcompensate.
I'm locked in. I'm a straight A student. I'm a straight A student. I'm a straight A student.
I'm a popular streamer that everybody loves.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Ugh. Okay, come on. Get it out of me.
What?
I got gas.
Oh, I was like, are you pregnant?
A lock and high is
Yeah,
pregnant
I'm
with
pregnant.
gas.
I'm gonna start just making. I'm not gonna understand. Anyway.
Careful, Icarus.
So, Thorne, you have chosen the third path.
The path forward.
Cool. I'm throwing you over here for a second.
She falls in space.
I'm putting Thorne into face-up defense position for a second.
You've been tapped?
Yeah, I've been tapped.
She's been tapped.
I tapped Thorne. Go over there. Did you say tap? That's sexual. Shut up, me. Anyway.
Ha.
Come on, hey, guys. This is the wheel when I spin it.
I know. You should do that more. That's very good.
Hello.
Oh God, it's the prismatic wheel.
I am the god of knowledge. Actually, there's two other ones. Shut the fuck up, nerd. Yeah, what are they gonna do? Stop me? What? The dragon is gonna be old at me, and the rock's gonna sit there? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yeah.
It would seem the little girl has chosen her path. This is good. I'm not finished with you yet. Especially you.
Sweats nervously.
Side eyes, Gideon.
For far too long, you have lived in more ignorance than the others. You don't even know who you are. That stops today.
Oh boy, it's tentacle time.
Oh no. Gideon's eyes go wide.
Oh yeah. Pick up Gideon. I turn him over, and I just start shaking him upside down. Just, all right, we're just going to go
like a newborn baby.
just going to keep this.
No!
All his lunch money falls out on the floor.
All his lunch money comes out, and all the memories in his feet start hitting his brain again. And then the lock and high will flick him on the forehead. And Gideon! Strange memories return to you as your amnesia is lifted. And I'm going to put you in tapped position. As
I have a splitting headache now. Holy shit.
Me and you are going to go through what your actual backstory is.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
We get so many stories today. We get the story of the real tarot. We get the story of the traitor.
Captain, run! The tentacle! It's right behind you!
Olak and High will look down at Fiora and will gaze with his eye.
And you, Captain, you wanted evidence. Evidence you shall have.
All right, gonna give you the forbidden tentacle touch. He slaps you on the face. Just pop, pow. Not like a hard one, but just like a wet noodle, like a pool noodle. Just pop.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can see Farron's face.
Bad dragon enters
Scrunched
chat.
All right, as you get slapped a little bit, the knowledge of the following. You will see flashes of the church's dogma, of the priests upon her disappearance, deciding what to do and how they can maintain the hold over the populace. At first, it starts in the name of order and to continue her belief. And then it becomes just a vie for power, as with most things. But then it is also revealed something else. Itheria's ascension, her claiming of a prismatic power, and the discovery of the traitor's laboratory are all the same singular event, which would not only ascend her, but also spell the doom of her church. As you see flashes in the Pale City of monstrous creatures with melted skin and twisted flesh, carving away through the populace. Olak and High will lift away his tentacle and will state,
the lies of the church go far beyond just the dogma of it. Their lies go even to the people themselves. Facsimiles, simulacrums, creatures that are not who you think they are, but rather copies of the powerful, of the dead. Satisfied.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
okay, all right.
Whips out a little notebook.
No, Alakan will kind of sigh and like let his tentacles rest while he waits for this nerd to write everything down.
I bet it's all in Japanese too, for shorthand.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and I guarantee you we'll get transcriptions of this for the wiki.
Kudosai. Kimoji. Desune.
Sigh.
Soka. That's like my favorite Japanese word is soka. It's awesome.
I like learning knowledge, guys. That's all.
I like learning. Yeah, go ahead. You're fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, she's gonna join Mr. Squid Tentacles.
Becomes a Lakanhayo as well.
Well, hold on. She'll look at all this information that she's been presented, file it away in her mind banks, her mind palace, perhaps, and she'll say, well, that is some proof. I still have a question, I believe. How does this fix going to find Mytheria? How does it fix what's wrong with the church, and perhaps even what is wrong with apostasy and heresy?
You must start somewhere, Captain. You go to where the dogmatic, bloated corpse of your religion is found, and you tear it away. For without it being torn away, how can Mytheria reclaim her place? Do you truly believe that if you return with her soul, that they will take you at your word? That they'll even believe you? Perhaps, even worse, they will believe you, and seek to have you burned at the stake as heretics. The Pale City is corrupted. Its dogma bloated and misguided. If you want to make things better, to change them, to seek the truth, then first you must turn away from the lies. And beneath the velvet, succulent, sensual, seducing lie, there is a truth as hard as steel. Yeah. Sorry. My tism activated slightly. That is your mission. If you want to restore the church to its former glory and to make right what was wronged. Or not, I honestly don't care. I will not, however, allow you to operate in ignorance. From this moment forward, you are free to decide as you wish, and you'll do so with knowledge. Satisfied?
I'm very rarely satisfied. I do have more questions, but perhaps they are not as important.
It is always a fine thing to seek knowledge, but I don't have time to waste on lesser questions. My manifestation will only maintain itself for so long.
I am aware. I am satisfied.
Throws. It's gonna tap you.
Oh no, it's getting closer.
It will look down at you, Ginny.
Lanternbridge. Do you understand what has been explained to you?
I do.
Good. Your brother thinks of you often. Feel it in his mind. He misses his comrades. And he serves me well. I wonder what you will do with this knowledge. Wonder what path you choose.
My brother probably had the opportunity to try and tell me. But I think he's burdened by fear. He's bigger and stronger than he thinks he is. I am exactly as strong as I think I am. I'll use this knowledge.
Good.
There's a lot of things to fix.
Take this knowledge as well.
And High will give you the uh-oh touchies. Here, it's tentacle time.
Oh no!
Consider this a gift from your own blood.
Genevieve will be gifted an ability that her brother possesses.
Ooh?
Toss.
Summon spaghetti! Yay!
She gets a spear.
And of you, lost little wanderer.
What of me?
Your faith.
I know where my faith lies. My faith lies within Mytheria herself. Whether or not I choose to fully believe the words you've spoken, I trust the words of my friends here, and the information you've given me at least correlates to discrepancies I've seen within the church's actions themselves. The false actions of those pretending to act in her light, and he'll somewhat look towards Micha'el for a brief moment. The discrepancies in the documented nature of her litanies, small discrepancies here and there. If some foul being is stealing her light from her and using it to corrupt these lands, then I shall free her and bring her true light back to these people.
High will sort of quiver with anticipation.
You would do all of this because you love her.
Yes.
I wonder what you do when she tells you she wants.
I will listen.
We shall see. In either case, you cannot hope to reclaim any semblance of power or position. Set yourself up with any means or abilities to free her until she has a place to be returned to. Therefore, this is your gift.
It's tentacle time! Woo!
Woo!
Mythos, you will see a flashing of light and space and time. You will see the swamps. You will feel a location etched into your mind. The precise placement of the bell that you seek. You will also see the flash of a face. A Mytharian. A man that High instructs that you must speak with once you return to the Pale City. You must find him. And you will see the vision of that person being this. This man.
Ooh.
Flashes in your mind.
Mythos will nod. Is there any specific reason for this man?
I think you'll find him to be most helpful. Now go and entertain me.
He'll throw you.
And you, servant of Farryn.
Are you muted?
No, I'm talking. What? Hello?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you
we
now.
hear you.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Yes.
He will continue and say,
You have chosen to serve the Crow Father. Therefore, I shall not intervene in your service to him. You will seek to save those that I feel you will have difficulty doing so with. I've always found forgiveness to be naive. But I wonder what will happen now that you know the truth of what you once were. Perhaps what you might yet to be.
and it's tentacle time.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Get him.
Micha'el,
Yes.
you are shown a vision. And in that vision, you find yourself fighting alongside your allies. And then you will see a flash of violet light. And instead, you will see their corpses upon the floor. And you standing over them. High says nothing else.
I'm gonna have a stroke now.
And then High will look at these two.
Souls. Simple. Square. Boring.
Mytheria will guard me.
Oh, enough. You will serve them and see that their mission is complete, or I'll eat your bones.
And he'll throw them.
Normally they dissipate after that. Should be. Oh, there it goes. Good. Wonder if Hezekiah is ready to play poker now.
Wait, no, there were so many more questions.
Well, Miss, a lock and high follower, you have many times from future questions.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My question is, can a Luck and High bluff in poker?
Yeah.
Or does he always have to tell the truth?
The fuck you mean?
Bum.
The fuck you mean? There's a violent light, huh? What?
No, not violent.
You.
Violet.
No,
You
I
chose
heard,
this.
no, I heard violet, right? I'm foaming at the mouth.
Yeah,
from
the
when I used to
color
work-
violet. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
You got it
fuck?
right.
You crow fucking violet traitor.
Dude.
There is always a traitor.
There must always be a traitor.
Dude, I plan to talk to somebody about every party always has to have a Judas. I plan on having that RP discussion today. Fuck, man. The Judas.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What? Oh, man. Oh. I become a character or a visage of the violet. I'll pass out.
So, what are we going to do for the next hour and a half, guys?
All right, so all of you awaken. An Inquisitor casts house.
Ginny will step through the door.
Pat. Is everyone okay?
No.
Thorne is shaken. We'll hold on.
Gideon is just gripping his head.
Farryn
Gideon,
will
what's wrong?
kneel down and try to help him.
Like, slowly sit up.
Micha'el will make sure that his feather is still in his pocket. The quill he was given.
That was a lot to take in. Holy. Ugh. I wonder if
Thorne
that's how
will-
Tilt feels.
Thorne will curl up into a ball and just, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
You weren't supposed to see him.
A lock and high? What? I mean, what's wrong with seeing a god? Thorne, are you okay?
Who are you?
My name is Gideon. Gideon Tarot. Did you lose your memory?
No, you're acting wrong.
No, I'm finally acting right. Although I will have to fix this hair.
Also, you
This
can
is-
see,
Oh,
which is why I made you this, Thorne.
very good. Thorne will just be freaking out back to the wall. Okay.
What has happened to you?
Wait, who'd you say that to?
Both. She's acting weird, you're acting weird.
Okay, well, I can understand how I'm acting a stranger. I just remember who I was. But that's not important right now. We have a job to do, and I think we should probably do it as quickly as possible.
Where's Ginny?
We have
Jenny?
several jobs to do. Genevieve walked out.
Oh, who did that?
That was me. Sorry. I
Okay.
made sure she wasn't under anybody.
It's
Oh,
because
yeah,
she's
she's-
small.
I am okay. That is not the first time I've spoken with a god.
Nobody asked. I'm okay, by the way.
Nobody asked him, so he'll just let him know.
It's so funny. Like,
I-
nobody even asked if I was okay.
I know nobody asked me, but I'm alive. And okay. I'm gonna go and speak with the crows now.
Thankfully, we all are.
Do be careful going outside. We are still undercover.
I don't think the other cover part matters anymore.
I
believe it still
beg
does.
to differ. We still have to get the bell, and we still have to do.
Are we getting the
I
bell
mean-
or going to save the goddess?
Getting the bell first, of course. We're here. We're going to complete our mission, and then we will discuss what the future may hold.
Question for you. You still want to do the mission for the church that is known as betrayed you and lied to you this whole time?
It is not about the church, Micha'el.
It is
That
about the good of the
artifact,
continent.
regardless, is dangerous in the wrong hands. And we need to retrieve it before something, like the captain said, something terrible befalls the continent and the people of it.
I mean, Mytheria will need a city to return to that's not filled with an undead army.
Well, while you're busy doing that, I will sit and pray about the vision I was given, because that was the most interesting, if I have to say so myself.
Also, speaking of visions, I don't know what he showed the rest of you, but I was given 2 key pieces of information from that entity. The first is a Mytherian, someone in silver armor, a silver-haired man. Well, first off, is, the person that was is that someone well known within the church as like a higher officer, or would this be someone, Mythos doesn't necessarily know.
Say again?
The image of John, which was shown, is he well enough known in the church, like Alphonse, that Mythos would know him, or is it more obscure?
You can make me a history check.
Oh boy. I'm good at these.
Yes, you know who that is. That is John Carter.
Then, rewind a few seconds. The first bit of information he said, he showed me a glimpse of a captain. I believe his name is John Carter. He's pretty well known in the upper ranks. I asked why I was shown a visage of him, and all that he said was that that man will be an ally for us when we try to make things right. He will be useful to us. So if we get an opportunity, we should seek him out. And the second bit of information, he'll look to the Inquisitor. Well, Inquisitor Cast. There's 2 Inquisitors in here right now, but he'll look to Cast.
Cast is unconscious. As a story.
Well, he turns to the captain. We may need to discuss this with Inquisitor Cast when he awakens. But I was also shown the exact location of the bell currently. I know Inquisitor Cass had mentioned that the bell will soon be on the move. But if possible, assuming everything that Alak and High informed us with was true, I know specifically where it is. And it was still somewhere in the Bone Mire?
Yeah, you know the exact place.
Okay. Yes.
It's in the Bone Mire, yeah.
I know the specific location in the Bone Mire. So if we want to get this done with quick haste once the Inquisitor awakens, we might be able to do a preemptive strike before they mobilize. Although it might be more risky to try to fight them in their own turf.
Well, at the very least, it makes it easier for finding out where the route starts. So, there's that.
Well, whatever you think is best, Captain. I think I might want to go check on Thorne. She was definitely not looking too good. If you'll excuse me. But first, Micha'el, I just wanted to say sorry for how harsh I have been towards you the past few months, I guess. It wasn't really fair to you. But hopefully we can restart the friendship, if you will, and start anew.
It's okay, and Gideon.
He'll extend his hand out.
He will grab his hand and pull in him for a hug. It's okay, my brother at arms. I forgive you.
Thank you. It's much appreciated. If you'll excuse me now, I didn't really want to hug, but yeah.
Kiss him.
He will let you go.
Kiss
What?
him now.
What?
Kiss him now.
Kiss.
I picked them both up. I smacked them together.
He was stripped in preparation of
No,
it.
I'm just kidding. Now, Kith.
And where did she? Oh, there she is.
As she is leaned into the corner, puffing on a cigarette. Looks familiar.
Thorne? I'm gonna assume you're not that okay. Seeing how it looks like you stole a cigarette from my drawer and are smoking it and shaking.
It was a lot, and I am seeing things again, and working on this, and you're acting weird.
More like I finally get to act like myself. It's still a little fuzzy, but they're slowly seeping back in. But I guess allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Gideon Tarot, Knight Abolisher from Dalton. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Are you leaving then? For Dalton?
No. I have a lot of unfinished business on this. But no, I am not leaving anytime soon. Why would you think that I would leave?
If you got your memories back, then you'd want to be the person that you were. You would just put this year away.
Well, I mean, there is a lot that I did that I would not have done normally. But some things I still would have done. But I can be both of those things. That they're not mutually exclusive.
And it's been a long while since she's locked eyes with you to ask a serious question. Like she can see you again. Are you still my brother?
Well, I mean, of course, Thorne. As long as you'll continue to be my sister.
Now, don't kiss.
In battle, that is.
or kiss, I guess. I don't
know. For the viewers, it's a non-literal relationship, I guess. She'll...
Oh, in that case, kiss. Now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't. Stop.
Alright, fine.
Pay no attention to the man in the sky.
She'll take a long breath of it and feel a little bit guilty and offer it back to him.
No, thank you. I need to kick the habit. That's not something that I'm really about. But it is. He'll look at it and reminisce on the smooth draw of it. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Oh no, he's a square.
But how, like, are you going to be okay?
We need to be, but I don't understand a lot.
Well, maybe I can help. What? And he'll kind of like put his back against the wall and slide down it to where he's sitting on the ground next to her. What's on your mind?
One of the terrible things about interacting with the Lock and High is just it's more questions than answers. When he's in the best of moods, I suppose. And now we're just supposed to go back at it, and he didn't explain the traitor story or anything much.
Well, he did say he was pressed for time. And I think it's more one of those lines where he answers one question and then 6 more questions pop up. So
exactly.
Probably limiting for that. But what question do you want answered?
I don't think you can answer on how we're supposed to help our people now, and I mean, I guess there's
That's
about
obvious, Thorne.
Theria and what?
We save Mytheria and bring her back to her people and undo what the church has done with her dogmas for hundreds of years. That's the best thing that we can do. And that's why he gave us this knowledge, is to be able to do this.
Is that why? Do we know what he gains from this?
Probably more than what he's letting on, but but why would that matter? If we get to do what we've been trying to do, which is Mytheria's work, and if the church isn't doing her work anymore, it's best to go rescue her from this prison that she is within and learn the word that she wants to spread for ourselves.
She'll breathe in, breathe out. Another sweet long drag. All right, I'll trust in you.
He'll pull her in for a side hug.
A side hug.
Yeah, well,
He's sitting down. Like I
breathe in, breathe out,
breathe out.
breathe in. Oh, sorry.
We'll flop over, laying on the lap and still smoke. It's nearly done.
Just don't set my pants on fire, please.
These were expensive leather.
Alright.
But are there any other questions that you had? Like any for me? I can't answer too many just because like it's still coming back, but I'll answer what I can.
What changes? How are you different now?
I mean, I don't think there'll be too many changes personality-wise. Like, I do have to fix this hair. Like, this is ridiculous and stupid.
Are you kidding? This look is amazing. We'll play.
Agree to disagree. I liked the blonde hair. It was a lot nicer.
Man, I couldn't even see, and it came out so good. We'll just rustle with the hair.
I don't know. We'll see. I doubt I'll keep it, but no time for fixing that. I'll just whatever.
What new motives and prerogatives do you have?
Well, I mean, there is the main mission as to why I was here. Before I kind of got waylaid. But not too much time for that right now, and I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. But I came here looking for someone. I think Effie? I think that was the name.
I don't think I know anyone like that. What happens when you find them? Does it... Do they still matter to you?
I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna come back to me eventually in full force, but I just know that I'm supposed to be here and looking for her, I think. Or at least a part of it.
And then... what do you want me to know?
I mean, for the most part, I mean, I'm still the Gideon that you know. I guess the only real difference is that I don't really serve Mytheria.
Oh
I
god, okay. We're going to roll up out of his
but
lap and
I am all for helping her. Like, I mean,
let's hurry up before I lose the rest of you to whatever nonsense. I don't want to hear of it.
oh, this is gonna be awkward.
What are you two up to?
Alright, so we're gonna do some chronological shifts.
Yes,
please. You doing anything in there, Fiona?
Yeah. After I ponder for a bit, I try and struggle the Inquisitor and Torvin onto the spare beds, wherever. And then I go make
with blood on it.
Yeah, the one not with the body on it, yes. And then I go and I make some tea. Gonna find the kitchen.
It's down here. Or over
Is
here.
that the storeroom?
Or maybe this one.
What?
Or maybe this one.
I think
So many kitchens.
this one at least has a sink pump, so I'll make tea here.
Alright, chronologically speaking, Ginny and Mythos, what are you guys doing? While they were over there in the corner chatting. Go ahead, Ginny.
Because she was there first.
I'm just kneeling here at the statue of Mytheria. And I'm there pretty quietly. I hear Thorne walk by and then walk past. And I hear kind of faintly them having their chat here in the corner. And I don't move until Mythos comes and is right here next to me.
Mythos looks down at Ginny in whatever kneeling stance she's in. He'll just, if she's looking at him, just give her some acknowledgement, but he'll look up to the statue. He will not bow, he will not kneel. He will just place his hand at the part he can reach on her lower leg on the statue and say, "If what that entity said is true, then this may be my last prayer for a while. If my words are not reaching you, then I do not want to embolden whatever is stealing them from you. But if they are, know that I am still faithful and will be there for you as soon as I can."
Mythos.
Yes, Miss Ginny?
You've always been a little different in your approach, as far as I've known you in the last few months. How much does this change for you?
Part of me is still skeptical, but my goals are the same. My purpose and my duty is to spread Mytheria's light through the continent, to help as many people as are willing to accept her light into them. If this false light truly is spreading malignant plague through the continent with its false tales and lies, then I will continue to complete my duty here. But I now have a greater purpose: to bring her light truly back to the continent.
You know, being around you and now knowing what we know in full, even Micha'el, you both kind of remind me of something my mom tried to tell me and my little brothers when we were younger. She was trying to be encouraging to Tellery for the most part, but it really resonated with me. She was trying to tell us about how how Mytheria's light, it shines brightly no matter who holds it, and even though we are halflings and that we are small and seen as small and sometimes as children by many of the bigger people, she would say that we shouldn't play small because there's nothing enlightening about withholding our light, I suppose. It's not about being small to preserve others' insecurities or anything. No, it's about, being a beacon, being a lantern on a bridge so that others can cross. You give others permission to also shine brightly, and you do that. And Micha'el does that, and I try, but all this time I've been shining in the wrong direction.
He will lean down a bit and just place a hand on her shoulder. It is okay to falter, and it is okay to fail, Miss Ginny. No one is perfect. And although you can strive to be that, people will make mistakes. Your mother's words are very wise, and those are great tenets to live by. But it is not, as she said, it is not the size of the package. It is how you use it, how you use the gift you've been given. And if you want to help the others, if you want to be that beacon of light, there is always time to change. I'll look northward towards where Micha'el had walked previously. It's the same thing I tried to tell Mr. Micha'el. If you want to be that guiding light, you don't have to turn away from yourself or what you've been. You just have to try your best to move forward with those endeavors and truly spread her light to as many people as you can, even those who others might feel shouldn't be deserving of it. Mytheria is caring, her light is bright and loving.
How do I know it's coming from her? She'll hold her hand out and clench her fist, and it slightly glows with the divine grasp that she thought was from Mytheria.
Mythos
How do
will
I
look at her.
How do I keep going if I can't trust where my might comes from?
Then trust in yourself and trust in the truth of Mytheria. He will martial check her to get a quick point of focus. And then he will also glow a bit. We will find a way to return her true light to her and unravel the false light and darkness that the church has placed on this continent. Hey. If this is a false light, then use it as a tool to break her shackles.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait. Oh, what's her cantrip selection?
Look at all my abilities.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was memeing over here, sir. Please continue.
Great.
I mean, he did pass the martial check. So.
Yeah, hang on. Cantrip, Word of Radiance, spare the dying, hold the dead, light spear. There you go.
All right.
Wow.
But yes, his hand will also glow as he continues to leave it on your shoulder. If this light is false and it is not hers, then it is a tool. It is something we shall use to free her and bring her true light back to the people. Even if you falter in your trust of it, it is already something that is a part of you, something you have entrusted yourself to before. If it can be an asset to truly freeing her and bringing proper light to this continent, then don't turn away from it. He again looks towards Micha'el. It's just like with Micha'el and the Inquisitor. I spoke with the captain and contemplated bounding him with a collar because of my own fear and insecurity. But she had told me that disabling him, putting a crutch on him, that would make it harder for him to aid us in combat, would lead to worse outcomes than putting a little bit of faith in him to do the right thing. And I think she's right. Our last fight with the Risen was a harrowing battle. I watched many of you fall. I did my best to quell the enemies and keep you all up as best I could. If Micha'el had been hampered in any way, I can't say for certain we would have made it out of there. So even if I didn't inherently trust where his power was coming from, although it seems like maybe he hasn't strayed as far from the light as we had thought, even if it is a false light, it is still something that can be used for good.
Her eyes will kind of glaze over while you're speaking. Like she stops paying attention for a second and then comes back to it. You're right. I have an apology to make, and also... Need to speak to my brother, but not right now. It may affect the mission. It may affect the Bell mission, I mean.
Well, I am
Because
not a captain, so I will not tell you whether you should or shouldn't.
It should be part of a group meeting. If you'll excuse me, I need to get to that and get to the captain, and we need to regroup.
Very well. I'll just give her a nod, take one more glance up at the statue, bow his head, but he will not speak and he will not think a prayer as he bows.
I'm going to go to this room and wait for the captain to arrive, because she's not here, who I expected she would be.
Ooh. A few moments later. Hey, look at that tea that you just made. Isn't that great?
Hey, cool. So, a cup and a saucer for each of the party members, and then we're going to, have a nice little pot of tea.
Oh no, you went up the stairs.
Well, I'm not sure. I went under the stairs, let's say that.
She starts T-posing.
These stairs go up.
Collision, pop! Into the next room. Yep.
Is there a proper place everyone would like to have a group meeting?
Probably in the bedroom. I mean, that's where most of them are now.
Very well, then. Are you finished, Micha'el?
No.
When you're done,
no.
come in for a cup of tea. Please hurry.
He will stand up and twiddle the... I'm assuming I still have the feather I was given by Farryn, Arcadum?
Yep.
Okay. He will stand up and pull the feather out of his pocket and kind of twirl it in his hands. I was not shown the future of the vision I saw. What was that color? Violet? But that doesn't make any sense. I will have to pray on this later tonight. And he will walk in the room. Where is the tea?
Where's the tea?
Farryn caught Thorne's look, gave her a small nod, passed her a cup of tea, and she's gone around the room and passed out a cup to each person. She goes up and gives a cup to Micha'el.
Thank you.
And then sets the tray with the snacks down in the center.
He will chug the tea at once and then set it down the cup.
Farryn just kind of shudders. That's... you're supposed to savor it. It's supposed to be relaxing.
I was thirsty. It quenched my thirst. I don't. What do you mean, savor it? I was thirsty.
There's more in the pot, but
Big exasperated sigh.
yes, quite. Anyway, before we continue, I would like to know if each of you could, and feel free to storyline it, but if you all would share with me your visions, please, so that I may have a proper, concise understanding of where we are currently.
Yes, I think everyone's been holding on to certain secrets, including myself. I will start as Ginny will tell everybody about the letter that Fiona took from her, or Farryn took from her, and also about the recent communications with Watcher M.
He contacted you again?
He did. He said it was a friend of my brother, and I told him not to contact me because I didn't want the exposure in the middle of our very stealthy mission. He seems to think that he's in place to be able to help bring Mytheria back, and has a map to her.
Interesting.
And a way to get there easily.
Anything specific from a lock and high that you would like to share?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would anyone like to share their knowledge?
Did I get a lock and high vision as Ginny? I thought it was Thorne after she read the letter from me.
No, everybody just got something.
Besides this one. Yeah.
It's fine. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm storylining. Yes,
Don't mind me.
Ginny dumps. Ginny info dumps.
I'm dumping.
Yeah.
You got a power from your brother. Interesting.
I don't know what it is yet. It's fuzzy, just beyond my fingers. I imagine it'll take effect when the moment comes.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Huh. You feel weird, Gideon.
He'll cock his head sideways. What do you mean, feel weird?
No, stop. Don't do that. And just kind of look away.
Raise an eyebrow.
We'll get used to it eventually. I don't know. Anyone else? I've told everything I know.
Would you like me to repeat what I'd spoken of earlier for those that weren't here, or do you already have that for your notes?
That's you, Mythos?
What?
Looking.
Yes.
Are you disappointed?
Also, he's scorched and burned right now up his arm and on the side of his face.
Holy fuck, dude. That was so brutal.
Damn, I was hoping he was going to be hotter.
Oh, that is... Oh, man, I need a second from that one. Holy shit, dude. Now that's comedy. That's comedy right there. That's what you look like? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, please continue. Please don't... Please.
Mythos, if you feel that there's anything that you personally know that you think should be known by the team as a whole, then please say it now so that we know how best to proceed.
Well, it's basically as I mentioned earlier. The Alakan High gave me a vision of Mr. John Carter, or Captain John Carter, one of the higher-up captains working within the Pale City. He said that it would behoove us to find him. He may be able to help us with our mission. That's all the information I was given. And then also the specific location within the Bone Mire of where the bell is currently located.
Yes. So nothing new, in other words.
No, just that.
Very well.
But just wanted to let the others that weren't here know.
Gideon.
I can go. Oh,
His
Oh,
wings do a little flutter.
I suppose
Now
if
that
we're not
Thorne
going
can see.
around in a circle, if you'd like to, Micha'el.
the vision. I'm not sure if it was past or future, but I don't remember this being in my past. I was surrounded by my. Now, Arcadum, for clarification, I was surrounded by these comrades, like everybody in the room with me.
Yes, all of your friends are dead.
Okay.
And you
Push me
killed
to-
them.
All
You
right.
bastard. Tell them. I'm just kidding.
I was on the battlefield with you all, and there was a flash of. The only way to put it is some violet flash, and then you were all dead, and I was the only one left standing. That was it. I
Gideon
don't know what it means.
deadpan stares at you.
I don't know what it means. I wasn't sure if I killed you, just a flash of violet light, and you all died. I've been struggling with it since I was given it, because I don't want to kill you in any sense of the being. You are all of my friends. I don't know what happened.
You're sure it was Violet?
Yes.
Oh no.
Does that mean something to you, Gideon?
Well, a little. That was the color of the enemy on CapedFish. Very, very bad. I don't know all the details, but it was not good. That is not a
Foreigners
good
and
color.
Foreigner gods, the enemy, the traitor. There's a lot of big deal V's out there.
What about the
And they're all coming for Corvanus, apparently.
Oh, we're gonna
Well,
stop them.
not all the gods are bad. Like the one that I worship, for instance, is a very good god.
Quince.
Not you two.
So,
Listen, Farryn's a good god. I like him a lot. He's not a bad guy.
and yet you do not
Well-
know whether or not he
Did
was
you
the
just
one
make a
who...
fucking seal sound? Like, what the fuck?
No. It's the hands.
I know,
hands
but
in
it
the
sounded
face.
like
frustrated.
Oh my god, no.
that. Man, you are on fire today. Keep it up. That's 2-0 so far.
Okay, so we have the Bell, Mytheria, the enemy, the traitor.
Well,
Anything else we need to fret over?
well, the enemy we don't have to worry about anymore. That's done and over with. But the fact that
Then why is he seeing things about it?
I don't know, Thorne, but it is most strange, but I can't answer. All I could say is that the enemy was sealed away a few decades ago and hasn't been seen since. I don't know.
How
It's
do you
just
know
weird
all of
that
this?
the
Okay, so he's going to pop out again. That's another problem to deal with.
Would it be possible that it was coming from the god that Micha'el worships?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
At least nothing that I remember of Farryn indicates that he had anything to do with the enemy or a violet color. That's usually reserved for the 7.
You seem far
7
more
what?
sure of yourself. And I agree. 7 what?
Well, not somewhat. The 7.
Another thee.
The 7
Oh, good. Another problem.
Oh, the number.
The heroes of old that were the first to rise up against the enemy and push them. It's a very long story, and I don't know all the details.
A lot of these.
But they're essentially they're not so much a god per se as more of an ideal.
Are they going to be a problem?
No, they are good.
They're good
They're-
guys.
Yeah, they're like the embodiment of hope.
We're gonna need some of that.
Shall I assume that High gave you all of this knowledge?
No, I mean, he just helped me remember it. A lot of this was common knowledge back on Calcutta.
Each of you needs to keep in mind that the deceiver's finest tool is the truth. Maybe partially told, maybe embellished or selected, because we still don't know.
Well,
just keep it in mind.
I'll admit that there's truth in what you're saying, but he is the god of truth. So while he doesn't tell us all the truths, what he is saying is fact.
Yes, but the truth can still be misleading.
Yeah, he's bigger than lying, clearly. He has everything he needs. What would he get out of it?
Well, perhaps it's the truth and whatnot that, wow, Mytheria is alive, but it was still his choice to tell me and show me that she was a corpse back at the Hold Manor. Which, apparently, evidently, isn't the full truth of the matter, now is it?
No,
He said these things with a purpose, because he wants something.
And it was your interpretation of what he showed you that was false, not so much his words. He showed you her dead body, but that doesn't mean that she herself was dead, just that her body was.
It's
yes,
a strange
and why
concept.
did he choose to do that?
Maybe because you weren't ready.
Well,
there are a lot of
No.
things he didn't tell us because we weren't focused, or he didn't want to focus on other topics. He was showing you something at the time, probably, that had nothing to do with going to rescue Mytheria. He was probably showing you something else. What was he showing you?
Probably to sow the seed of doubt and the false dogma of what the church has been feeding you for, and everyone else for 500 years.
She'll nod and point to Gideon.
Thorne,
He's a being with a prerogative. Think on that when you think on what he tells you.
Yes, and then he said that he didn't care if Mytheria was released or killed. I don't think he really cares. He just wanted us to know. I wouldn't look much past that.
What does he get out of this?
I think that's perhaps
the
a little above us.
spread.
That may
Is it
be
on the
beyond
knowledge?
us. What I might suggest focusing on, Captain, is our mission still to recover the bell?
Yes.
In that case, I have information about my brother that Inquisitor Cast happens to also know when he awakes. My brother, who is a follower of the Lock and High, is working with the Barrow King. Perhaps it would be prudent to send him ascending and confer whether it would be actually purposeful or useful to continue to pursue the bell, or whether he can call it off and what its purpose is.
Did you not just say he was working for the Barrow King, though?
He's working for Lock and High. The Barrow King is a tool. I don't know what his end goal is, but if I know Tellery, he's all about patterns.
I feel that could jeopardize us too greatly.
So we focus, take the bell anyway.
Yes.
We can't take it back to the Pale City.
No.
We're compromised already.
Well, most likely, no. Would any of you care to hear what I saw?
Yes.
Please.
I was given a vision of precisely how the church got started, I suppose. Mytheria's ascension, her imprisonment, a laboratory, all being the same event. Also, all spelling the downfall of the church. And how the priests needed to maintain order and continue belief, but then it turned into a vie for power. Unfortunately, I also saw the entire Pale City covered in melted ones. Facsimiles of powerful and already dead individuals. This John Carter, it's interesting that he would be seen as an ally if he is truly within a powerful position in the church. I would have assumed he was already compromised.
Sorry, Arcadum, have I received Marlowe's second reply on that sending already, or is that...
No, because that would have occurred while you were in the dream space, but you'll get it soon.
Okay, so carry on.
Okay.
Farryn, sorry.
Yeah. So, getting the bell, yes, still our first priority. For the good of the continent. Whether or not Mytharian Church or otherwise, getting it out of the Barrow King's hands is still a pressing matter. What we do afterwards, once we have the bell, I am open to suggestion. Going back to the Pale City may indeed prove to be more difficult than once, anticipated.
Well, weren't we told to go back to the city and get this John Carter?
Yes, but going back does indeed put us in danger. If we are recognized as knowing these truths, it could be, as Lockenhigh said, they may not believe us, and it will cause problems, or they do believe us, and it still causes problems. If we wish to actually succeed in saving Mytheria, perhaps bypassing the Pale City would be best, and just sending a note to John Carter would be sufficient enough.
We could just not tell them where we're going or what we're doing, and just say we're on another mission for the Inquisition and take Carter with us.
That poses another problem. A personal one.
Oh.
Seeing as how I happened to sell out some of my friends from my previous life, I was branded. And this brand happens to be a tracking device. Nothing more, nothing less, but they do know my location.
Well,
if we deviate from the plan, it could be seen as treason. And then they would know where to find us.
But we're not telling them our plan. We're just
We're
saying
going to run into that
going
anyway.
Do a mission for the Inquisition. We don't have to say what it is.
Yes, once Inquisitor Cast awakens, he might have enough sway to make that story more viable. If he proclaims that something urgent has come up to Inquisitor Trent, he might be able to get us that pass.
There is potential. I suppose you should also know that I received a death threat.
From who?
Oh. They didn't sign it. Not exactly. Just, I suppose we'll call them an old acquaintance. Of course, it's your standard fear-mongering. They're just trying to get me scared, but... perhaps now, knowing what we know, if someone does come after me, we could persuade them to follow us or join our cause. I still think what I did was right. Following Mytheria is still the way. But it is far more complicated now.
We were told we'd be given proper doctrine. I suppose I'll meditate on this and see if it comes to me. I don't know. But one thing is clear. After the bell, making our way to the Demon Waste seems like the most likely. However, this Watcher M seems to have an easier way to where we need to go. Maybe we should pay him a visit.
And where is he located?
He hasn't said yet. I'm waiting for a response. But he claims that he has a quick way. A straightforward way.
Obviously some kind of magic.
No doubt. Considering he's been blasting me with sendings for a whole night.
Maybe he has a crush. Who knows?
Really?
Gideon,
Shut up, Gideon.
we're in a meeting. We're in a serious time now. Sit yourself down.
Alright, so at this point, I need everybody to make me perception checks.
Hey, I'm good at these.
Oh my god, I still suck at these.
I could have rolled that with
You're
advantage.
getting used to your eyes. You haven't had those
Eyes
for a
closed.
Thorne actively just keeps her eyes shut.
while. She just goes cross-eyed just while trying to look out for things. She's like, oh, I can see my nose.
Alright. You hear distant cries and screams coming from outside. The sound of loud crashing, the breaking of wood, and other such ominous sounding noises. It is at this point that Thorne's head will ache as a voice speaks in her mind.
Panic. The people see the truth.
How do we help them?
I don't think we can.
That wasn't
What is happening?
Is that to me or to everybody else there?
Well, she'll say it aloud, but it's to
Ah.
Alok and High.
You will hear the voice speak and say,
Complete your mission. Unveil the truth. You'll need this.
a weight can be felt in Thorne's hand. Oh boy!
Dun dun dun.
Guess what you see, Billy?
Hands lower from the head, and we look.
You see this. I'll put it in chat.
It's a squid, everybody. It's a squid.
In your art. You see this in your hand. For chat room,
boy.
For chat room, what she has in her hand is a strange, very thin veil covered in eyes. It is both blue and black.
I don't know, Arcadum. That looks pretty purple to me.
Yeah, it's like a...
It's a reference image.
It's violet colored. Ah!
No, it's not. It is not capital V violet. No.
Rad.
Oh boy, and that's where I'll call it there.
Oh god.
Because
Nice.
we have a lot to talk about.
What a session.
What a fucking crazy day, dude.
Amazing.
Dude, I was hyped for this session. I was like, oh, it's gonna be so sick. And then some other crazy shit happens in real life, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm sorry if I was distracted. That's wild.
He got stumbled on his downhill glide.
I mean, you can't really plan for a presidential assassination attempt.
That's true. Alrighty. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all the support of this channel. For those of you that are still listening and all that good stuff, especially you, Daniel, what we're going to be doing, once again, I've announced this several times. I want to make sure everybody knows about it. One of you's typing very loudly. Who is it? Bring them to me. Okay. The birthday stream coming up will also be the hot tub stream. And that's going to be from the 23rd to the 25th, which means I will not have games on Tuesday. So Fields of Fire and Brass Tacks.
Oh no, not Fields of Fire. And not Brass Tacks.
Oh no.
No.
So,
My favorite soap opera.
well, I'm gonna take a small, like, little vacation break, you know, and
Yeah, you
I
should.
It's your birthday.
worked on my birthday. Last
You should.
time,
You work
so-
hard.
You did.
Yeah, but yeah, there's gonna be the hot tub stream and my birthday stream put together, and I hope Daniel in chat, the guy who gifted all his fucking subs, is ready because he's getting what he fucking paid for. Because I'm a man of my word. Also, I plan to do a bunch of other. I also plan to do a bunch of other really cool event stuff there as well. I'm gonna have new sub goals, new like things I want to announce and go over. Lots of cool stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for just supporting everything that I do, and I'm very grateful. There will probably not be a community night tonight. Maybe there will be. I don't know. I'm probably going to be watching the news tonight. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being a part of everything. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Fan art.
Can't look at fan art. Don't have time for it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to fan art.
No.
No fan art for you.
Do it now. Do it now.
Now, do it now. Get to the fan art. Now.
You know, so
That's
many
freaking
people.
Arnold.
So many people do his voice, and I'm like, I wonder if he gets offended. I don't think he does. Right? I don't think he does.
Look,
He has a very thick accent.
I'm just gonna say, I think most people get a real kick out of when you try and mimic their voices whenever they're missing on stream.
That's
so
true. That's true.
He probably liked
Also, they have it coming.
it. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Waymaker. And
Essy.
Essy.
Yeah, Essy too. By the way, you know.
No, I was my brain wanted to call them by their names, and I'm like, do not do this.
You made her name's actually Essy?
I know their names
Wow.
too, which is why
Yeah.
I call them silly. Look in the background, all of them hugging each other, and then in this one they just kind of dap up because she hates Catholics.
Yeah, it's the true reflection of our relationship. Yep.
Yes.
Not when I do this. You can't tell it's me.
I call her short. She calls me
Yeah.
This is totally
Micha'el. I got my cloak.
I love it.
Not when they.
I love it.
Not when I do this. They can.
They can. They don't know who I am.
I don't know why
Okay.
I'm being spanked by my own god.
Ignatia. What is this?
What?
Ignatia, I have so many questions. This is
That's
You gotta drink
Alarming.
water to talk like a lock and high, so you
Yeah.
sing and drink the water. My truth shall be heard.
Oh snap! We got some
Man.
Luke art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks good.
Very good.
So good.
Hold on. I'm
Thank you
zooming in.
so much, Luke.
I'm zooming
Oh fuck! That 1 year. Oh wow!
Oh, look at them toes.
in.
Them toes.
Rippers.
Look at those grippers.
Why are you so weird?
Excellent.
Oh wow!
An-
fuck.
anniversary art for Dark Sermon.
Damn! Oh
It's
fuck!
Despite everything, it's still you.
Oh fuck!
Very cool.
Tasty,
Oh,
an
man.
absolute champion. Fantastic.
My happiness went away.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? We don't have to kill Micha'el now.
Yeah, I get to live! No!
Maybe. And when everyone's a heretic, no
Yeah.
one shall be.
Yeah. Now he just has to kill all of us because he's
Right,
a traitor.
Yeah, Farryn is still contemplating killing him before he gets around to killing everyone, but
Anyway,
Why did I have to be the Judas, man? Why do I have to be the Judas, man?
It must always be.
Jokes on you, Christian boy.
I mean, we're about to go
the
meet
shadow realm,
BJC.
Jimbo.
Also, once again, to Daniel Kleiner, I hope I didn't freak you out or anything with calling you on the stream. It's totally fine. I just want to make
He's
sure
cool.
that I give the thing that everybody paid subs for. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys next time.
Yeah. See you next